Just made some observations and kind of generalized the use cases for each one. Um, so feel free to take notes if you want, guys. The 20 pip stop loss, to summarize that one, it did make more profit. Okay, well, no, I did the 20 pip and the 25 pip. So we'll run through all the numbers and break it down, but this is kind of just a generalization. Okay, so the 20 pip, it made more money. But it also had more drawdown and less accuracy. Okay, so the 20 pip stop loss, right? It'll work better for just making more money over the long term, right? You just want to recognize that you are taking on higher risk. Okay, it has more drawdown, lower accuracy, meaning less win rate, but it made more money overall. So yeah, that's kind of the summarize for the 20 pip. For the 25 pip, it's more accurate, so we win more often, right? It's more consistent. So what do I mean by more consistent? Higher win rate, lower drawdown. Okay, so the growth is more consistent, less up, down, up, down, up, down. It makes less profit compared to the 20 pip, but it's a more consistent, just a smoother growth. Um, so that will have an emotional benefit too, just seeing more wins, right? Also, because the 25 pip is more consistent in terms of higher win rate, lower drawdown, it would work better, in my opinion, for cases where you want an account that you just withdraw frequently from, right? Maybe like that's the goal for a few of you, I've heard already, is basically just having an account that you can withdraw every day your profits, or every week your profits, every month, whenever you want. So if you lean more towards that, having cash flow, something to pay bills and be able to pull from often, then go with the 25 pip. All right, it's more consistent. If you want something set it and forget it over the long term, then maybe you can consider the 20 pip because it made more money overall. Okay. It's just higher drawdown and lower win rate. So you'll be in drawdown for longer with the 20 pip before it recovers. Not as ideal for something that you want to withdraw frequently from, right? So in terms of breaking them down, guys, we'll run through just some numbers first, and then I can show you guys, like I can open up any of these and then show you the actual graphs as well. Okay. So we got everything really well documented. So we just separated them into separate groups. We got the 20 pip stop loss and the 25 pip stop loss. Okay, remember the 20 pip is the one that it makes more money but lower win rate. Okay, 25 pip made a little bit less money but higher win rate. So that's how to remember. And then here we see, so for the 20 pip, we can compare the columns for each, right? So the accuracy is the win rate. So the average win rate on the 20 pip is 52.87%. The average win rate on the 25 pip is 57.23%. So it's more. It is going to be a lower win rate than the default signals, right? That's expected. And reason why is because we're not respecting the full 60 pip stop loss. We're decreasing the stop loss to 20 pips and 25 pips. So we will lose more often because if price fills the entire range, that might be a win for others, but for us, it will be a loss, right? Which is fine. By lowering our stop loss, it allows us to use bigger lot sizes and risk a little bit less as well. So here you see the win rate, obviously 57% is higher than 52%, so the 25 pip wins on win rate. In terms of drawdown, lower number is better. So we see here again 18.29% average drawdown versus 21.5% for the 25 pip. Also, something just so you guys are able to follow along. What do I mean by test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? If I open this, you'll see that test 1 is between the dates of April 1st, 2022 until October 22nd, 2022. And that's kind of how we divided the dates. So basically, test 1 would be daylight savings. Test 2, no daylight savings. Test 3, daylight savings, no daylight savings. So remember, we're always alternating between this period had daylight savings, this period did not. That's all the test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is. If you want the exact dates, this is the exact dates here, right? So we go from April to October, and then we skip a couple weeks just to make sure there's no overlap of changing time zones. So we go from November to March, and again, April to October, and then November to March, and then April to October. Always the same. Okay, test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you guys can follow along with that now. So as the test count gets bigger, we're going closer and closer to present day. So yeah, average drawdown was less on the 25 pip. In terms of the average wins, right, you'll see that the average win, this is per trade, is higher on the 20 pip compared to the 25 pip. Okay, so remember what that generalization or summary that we have here. 20 pip does produce more profit, but the win rate is less and the drawdown is a little bit more. Okay, so this is following that. We would expect the average loss to be a little bit higher as well, but here you have the comparison. And then daily profit. Okay, so daily profit is a generalization of how much are you making per day over the entire duration that the backtest ran. So for backtests that made more money, you would expect the daily profit to be bigger because by the end of the backtest, you're earning a good chunk of money per trade. Okay, so it's just, again, it's just an average. In terms of the risk, nothing has changed. We're risking 3% maximum 3% risk per signal. So we'll put layer 1 with 1% risk. And then if price moves 10 pips into drawdown, we add a second layer. Okay, so an additional layer of 2% risk. So in total, we'd have maximum 3% risk per signal. And then this is the net profit that we made from each of these tests, right? Each of these time periods. So first time period was, which is the time period we're kind of in right now, the April to October timeframe. Across the board, that April to October timeframe is really quite nice. And also the February to October actually is a really good time period from what I'm seeing with the full 3-year backtest. So I made 125K on the 20 pip and 70, we're going to round up just for simplicity, 72K on the 25 pip. So obviously it's a less, right? 125K versus 71.8K. So that's one example. And then we just have gross profit, stop loss hit. So net profit is obviously gross profit minus stop loss hit, right? It's net profit. Stop loss hit is just giving you an idea of how much money was lost due to stop losses being hit. Okay. Obviously, we're still net positive, right? So here we can see a very easy comparison between the 20 pips and the 25 pips. You see the 20 pips, almost 200 grand lost from stop losses hit versus the 25 pip, 107K. Okay. So this isn't going to really, this doesn't affect us on a monetary side because we're looking at net profit. But from an emotional side, there's value in your emotions too, guys. You'll see that 107,000 loss is obviously less, right? The win rate is more also on the 25 pip. So the 25 pip, I think, would be a more enjoyable emotional journey just because you're winning more often. Even though you make less money overall, you're winning more often. When you look at it, it just feels good, right? Less stress, all of that. And so you see the total lost from stop losses hit, 308,000 versus 456,000. At the same time, total gross profit on the 25 pip was 559K. And then on the 20 pip, it was 763K. Okay, and then we have the net profit, which is obviously gross profit minus stop loss hit. Net pips doesn't matter too much. This is more stuff on a trading bot side, so I don't want to get too specific, but profit factor is essentially the ability for a particular trading bot to profit. Higher number is better. Okay, so we see the 25 pip is higher. That would obviously be influenced by the higher win rate as well. Expected payoff. Okay, this is an exact correlation of the summary here that we went through. You see the expected payoff is higher on the 20 pip than on the 25 pip. So to summarize, as same as we've been saying, 20 pip will produce more money over the long term, right? At least from these back tests. You got to be willing to take on more drawdown and fewer wins, right? And then the recovery factor is higher on the 25 pips. So what is this recovery factor? Is essentially when we go into drawdown, how fast do we recover from that? Higher recovery factor obviously is better. And then Sharpie ratio is just a generalization of the entire strategy as a whole. Higher number is much better. So we see 15.7 versus 15. Okay, higher number, way better. And that's it. This is just settings for the bot. Two other things, or one other thing I want to point out, guys. There was a period here, okay, where we ended minus 200 and we ended minus 400. I don't particularly care about the $200 or the $400. It's more, it could be plus minus 200. It doesn't matter. What that's telling me is there is some periods where we're just ranging. Okay, we're neither going up, we're neither going down. It's just drawdown, recovery, you know, and that constant back and forth. And I can actually pull up the chart to show you guys that. Okay. So exactly like this, drawdown, recovery, drawdown, recovery, drawdown, recovery. And then eventually, you know, we just get some really, really good months. And when does this happen? Let me see if I can make this bigger. Full screen? Yeah. When does this happen? Is during the November, December, January, February. March, we only ran for 5 days. So don't like the 300, it's 5 days in March. That can easily be offset. But February was a full month. January was a full month. November was a full month. December was a full month. So this is kind of telling us that Christmas time frame, as we would expect actually for trading gold, it's not as good as the time period we're currently in right now, right? August until October, end of October. So it's something just to be mindful of. Okay, guys? This will essentially give you two options. You can either leave the bot running, right? And just recognize that, at least from previous backtests, there was a period of ranging where we're just we're staying around the same account balance, right? Or you can pause the bot during these months. Okay, you have both options. I probably would just leave it running and just observe. Now, when we look at the 20 pip stop loss, oh, sorry, the other term, right? So this was test 4 is what we were just looking at. That is between November 16th to March 5th, okay? If we go to the previous year, you see same dates, right? November 16th of a previous year to March. We actually made 3,000 or 2,400, and then in the 25 pip we made 3,000. So this is what I'm just letting you guys know, okay? Full transparency. During these months, November, December, January, February, well, February popped off that month. Remember, March is just 5 days, so that's negligible. We easily recover from that. January, December, November. They're not as good, but you can have some good trades coming into, okay? So just recognize that. The best months are going to be from February, typically, to October. And what else can I break down for you guys? We can see the exact dates even of the week that are most profitable. We can see how many times we hit TP1, how many times we hit stop loss during particular periods, everything. And then, of course, there were the months that just absolutely popped off. So the last backtest runs from April of 2024, so this year, until August 3rd, so until the present day, right? Yesterday. And that's a beautiful growth. That's absolutely fantastic. Smooth, clean, every single month is in profit, right? So April, this is starting with the 5K balance, right? So you see April, 5K, and made 15K profit. And then it uses the 5K plus the 15K there onto the next month. So you get compound interest, right? So that was really, really good. We saw there's some ranging here, right? Which would probably be this June month, because you see it didn't make as much as May. So ranged a little bit and then ultimately started going up again. There's still periods of slight drawdown, right? And then it kept going. That's a very nice, smooth trajectory up. Very happy with that. And then here's a nice observation, guys, for you, okay, between the 20 pip versus the 25 pip. The 20 pip during this period, the graph we were just looking at, right? It made 139K, so we can round up 139.9. So it made 140K from April of this year until August, right? And the maximum drawdown during this period was 16.88%. But if we look at the 25 pip, the maximum drawdown was 10.63. So that's quite a bit of a difference there, right? And yeah, and then it ended up with 143K, 143.8. You can round up 144K. So when we open this graph, same periods, you see. So April 1st of this year to August to yesterday, up to yesterday. Same nice consistent growth. But notice this is what I observed. Look at June. This is what we want to see. So this is, remember I was saying how the 25 pip gives you that kind of consistency. It should be growing, even if it's only by a little bit every single month. But this is nice, right? And August we ended on the 3rd, right? August 3rd. But that tells us that, well, obviously by the end of July we've got a big account balance, but in 3 days. So August 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, it made 4.7K. So that would be nice. But no, August is lower on the graph because it only went until August 3rd, the back test. It's August 4th right now, right? So this is present day. No, all good, all good, all good. No worries, no worries. All good. And yeah, nice consistent growth there. Still, look, there's still some period of just ranging, right? So just recognize that that could happen. I think these periods of ranging is kind of like what happened when I was in Amsterdam, right? We lost 20% that week, and then it took us a week to recover from it, right? Which is fantastic. We ended the month in profit. So just that's going to happen, guys. There's going to be some periods of drawdown, okay? And then we have the average drawdown here as well, calculated for us. So that kind of summarizes everything. Now, are there any questions? I hope this wasn't confusing. That wasn't the intention of breaking down all the data here. We got everything we need, so ask away, guys. What strategy are you guys leaning more towards, the 20 pip or the 25 pip? Essentially more profit or more consistency? No. The 25 pip, so the 20 pip made over the entire 3-year back test, it made 307K. Okay. And keep in mind, every single time we're running a new backtest, we're resetting the account balance to 5K, right? So obviously, if you set and forget, it would have absolutely ballooned. But that's not necessary for us to do this comparison between the strategies. So we see 20 pip made 307K when you add up each of these individually. The 25 pip made 250K, so it made $57,000 less, but it also had less drawdown, right? Keep in mind, this is net profit. When you look at the stop loss hit, negative 456 versus negative 308. So we're just going to experience less periods of drawdown and recovery. And even though the 20 pip makes more money overall, the 25 pip, I think, would be a more enjoyable emotional journey. It's just more consistent, less drawdown, more wins. Who doesn't like to open their Metatrader and see blues? You know, it's just a better feeling, I think. Prop firm will be, no, this won't work on a prop firm currently. The prop firm is going to have to be a very different strategy because the way we've set it up is layer 1 risks 1%, and then layer 2 will risk 2%, right? So you always have usually you'll have two layers running, sometimes only the one layer. more often than not, it'll get 2 layers in. For this to work on a prop firm, we would need to change the second layer to 1% risk. You cannot, in a prop firm, increase your lot size when you go into drawdown. So that changes the strategy, and there would just be separate back tests. That'll be a separate phase, is preparing the strategy for prop firm. Yeah, that'll be more manual process if you guys want to use it with a prop firm, because once the goal with the prop firm, you hit 3% profit, you stop trading, right, on that account. So you need the bot to stop. You need to tell the bot to stop. Versus what we're doing now with setting it up with the broker, or if you guys go with the PAM account, then there is no, we can literally set it and forget for as long as you want. If you need some funds, you log into the broker, withdraw. It's regulated, licensed broker, you know, you can withdraw whenever you want. You can set it and forget it. Prop firms, you can't really do that. So, but the prop firms will come. Good question, Mel. Any other questions, guys? Anything?
So Ian, you're saying basically the 25 pip obviously makes a little bit less money. But it's also better to use that one if you want to withdraw.
Yeah, it'll allow the reason why that I think the 25 pip is better for more frequent withdrawals is because you're winning more often. So the account balance, it basically it's like you're gonna have periods of drawdown less often on the 25 pip than on the 20 pip. So what happens, like here's the situation, what happens if you guys need to withdraw this week and you're in drawdown that week, right? You can still withdraw, like the account balances are ballooning here, they're huge. You can still withdraw, but you've now just delayed the recovery ability of the account by a little bit, right? Because it's like think of your withdrawal as adding more drawdown. It's like you put even more drawdown on. So having less drawdown, higher win rate, higher recovery factor, right, on the 25 pip just tells me that if by chance I need to withdraw this week, there's a higher likelihood that the 25 pip it's not in drawdown, or if it is, it'll recover faster. It's just a more consistent growth.
Yeah. Also, if you look at this though, too, is like you're talking. This is a 3-year back test, correct?
It started on the earliest signal started on April of 2020. So that would be, I guess,
22.
2.5 2 years, something like that.
Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah.
basically, when you look at that, if you can clear that screen for 1 second, so I can just see the main screen. Yeah.
Yes.
The two. So you're talking 50, 56,000, 57,000 difference in 2.5 years. But also, too, this is not withdrawing any money. So if you're withdrawing some money, it may, the 25 pip may actually recover quicker, make more,
Hmm.
it could make, big part of that back. I
Yeah.
mean,
Exactly. And also keep in mind that one thing that these back tests are not doing it, or that they are doing, I guess is a way to say, is every time we're switching from test number 1 to test number 2, right? We're resetting the account balance again to 5K. If it had started with, imagine this one that made only 39K. If it was able to start with 125K plus the 2K, right? So 127K. This would have been way more than 39,000.
oh yeah,
So because of the compound effect,
yeah.
right? So yeah, that both of these are not factoring that in. I can't run a full 2-year back test because of the time zone changes in between. And also I don't want to, only because the number there might just be so just out of we can't even imagine it, you know? So it's better just enjoy it. We'll allow the process to run. I prefer this way of backtesting as well, also because we don't know, is someone new going to start today? Are they going to start next month, right? So it's not fair to say, oh, well, you should have started 3 months ago because then this would be your results. No, so we kind of broke it down, you know? Um, and it allows us also to see which months were the best. Okay, so across the board, guys, the test 1, 3, and 5, odd numbers is the same time periods, and then even numbers is different time period. So what I mean by that, test 1, April to October, okay, April to October 2022, 125K. If we go to test 3, you'll see again, it will be April to October. Okay. How much did we make? 39K. If we go test 5, again, it would be April to October, but we're currently in August, right? So this is present day now. Same thing. We're already at 139. We're already surpassed that one, and we haven't even had August yet. We just started August. We haven't had September. We haven't had October. So these last couple months have been really, really good. Really good. Same thing for the 25 pip. Okay, this period, April to October, is better. So just write that down in your notes, guys. Be mindful of that. That November to kind of February range, it can range. We can still make profit. You see the 25 pip made 3K. It's not as much, right? It's like we started with 5K in these back tests to make 3,000 over those 109 days. So $1,000 a month. Well, let's see. Maybe it went into drawdown sometimes, and then now this. See, I like this much more. This right here was like the killer. That, yeah, we're ranging obviously, but we're pretty much for the most part staying above 0, right? If we look at the 20 pip, this is a very nice comparison for you guys. Yeah, it makes more money, but you get bigger swings, right? So you see this touched 0, it hit a higher number, but the swings are just larger. So with the 25 pip, less swings, maybe we make less money, but it's just a nice, more consistent. I like the consistency. Maybe not everyone feels that way. You just want what makes the most money. But I prefer consistency over just, but guys, it's still a lot of money, right? Regardless.
And the
So
consistency will actually grow much better even in terms of like you say with the interest. Like if I'm looking here, Ian, like your averages of the net and net also look at the difference in that from 3.2 to 3.7. So what your consistency, you can see it's picking up a lot more.
which one? Sorry, Sushil?
So when you look at net pops,
Net
you see your average here, you got 3.26 and your bottom is 3.7.
3.26.
Yeah, and you're 3.7. So it's constantly picking up.
Yeah.
The average, if you're looking at charting, I'm saying
Mhm.
this will show the constant growth carrying on, even like you say, even with withdrawing. But long as your net pups are going in that direction, right?
Yeah.
You'll be constant rather than having the graph going up and down, up and down.
Exactly. Yeah.
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 So I would, for my suggestion, I would say the 25 pup looks
Mhm.
much better in terms of what you're saying. Definitely.
It's the one I lean towards. And guys, like, trust me when I say that it is going to be an emotional journey as well, because we're not managing the bot, right? So the only thing, there is no more logic now, it's just emotions. And you're going to enjoy when you pull it up and you just see more wins, even if it's less profit. It's just the idea that it's a wins and the account's growing, it feels good, right? This will be, I think the 20 pip will just be like a more of an emotional roller coaster rather than just being able to enjoy the entire journey. So that's all for the trading bots, guys. So let me show you guys how we ended off. Stop sharing. Let me pull up I need to log in actually to the server. 1 second. Remote desktop connection, login. And share screen. Okay. Okay, so we'll start with the 20 pip. Okay. So remember, both of the 20 pip and the 25 pip had around 20% drawdown when I was in Amsterdam, right? If we compare how low did the account balances go, percentages is always best, but if we want a dollar value, the lowest I see here with the 20 pip was minus 1119, okay, 1,119, 1119. And if we go to the 20 pip, it was 1047. So right off the bat, that's a decent difference there. Keep in mind this we're It might only sound like $50, but you got to think in percentages, right, guys? So it's a pretty decent difference. And then in terms of the recovery, right, we've ended the 25 pip strategy. It's still running, but like we finished with 14.87%. Okay. This is good. This is really, really good because we got to test a worst case scenario where we lost 20%. So not only did we make all of that back, we finished almost 15% in profit. Also keep in mind that over 2 weeks of data from testing in the beginning of July was deleted when me and James made some tweaks to the strategy and restarted it. The tweaks we made would only positively impact, as in lower the risk. So it's a positive thing. But prior to us restarting, we were around $500 in profit. So if we were to add that on, then obviously it'll be 743 plus 500. I'm not going to, just letting you guys know it should be a higher number than this even. But even then, finished with 14.87, really, really good. If we go to the 20 pip, we finished with 10.77. So that was interesting to see, right? It had to do more recovery, right? But even so, it's 7% difference. And what else? This, yeah. Okay, so to break down the monthly summaries, we finished July on the 20 pip with 8% in profit, okay? And we've so far in August, we had how many days? That's my calendar not opening.
2.
August was, yeah, 2 days. July and sorry, Thursday and Friday. So in that Thursday and Friday on the 20 pip, we made 2.8%. Okay. On the 25 pip, we ended July with 5.7%. And from the last 2 days, we just had a really, really good 2 days with the 25 pip. So to summarize here, this is following what we saw in the documents, right, with that table. The 25 pip made less profit in the month of July, 5.7% versus 8%, right? We're doing really, really well in August, so that's kind of skewing these overall results a little bit. But at the same time, 25 pip made less, but it also went less into drawdown, okay? And we recovered by, let's see here, more or less trade 83. And this one, probably around the same. Yeah, trade 83, 82. They both recovered around the same time. That follows very closely to what we saw in the documents, right? So the 20 pip, it made more money. It had more drawdown. 25 pip made a little bit less, and it had less drawdown. And it was also a smoother. This was another observation. This is why I personally am leaning more towards a 25 pip for my own strategy. Notice as we started to recover, right? This dip right here, okay, right in the middle, it's higher, right? So we're at minus 954 at that point. It's higher than the lowest point we got to, minus 1047, okay? So notice we're always growing. If we go to the 20 pip, remember the swings are more. So here we had minus 1118 and then minus 1119. So you see how the swings are just bigger, right? We can make more money, but now we're back to the same point that we were at before. So all this recovery that we had at this point, you know, right here, is essentially void. We've canceled it out. But on the 25 pip, that wasn't the case. So we hit this drawdown and then we recover a little bit. But the point is it's always growing, more consistent. So I'm gonna keep coming back to that, more consistent, more wins. So that's why I'm leaning more towards the 25 pip, even though it makes a little bit less. And here's a summary like of all the trades. What else can I show you guys? If you have any questions, guys, by all means, okay? Don't be shy, ask. There's no stupid questions here. What can I pull from here that isn't already in the document? Yeah, just TP1 and stop loss. Okay, Mel, one second. This is the one thing that I can show you guys. So for the 25 pip, we hit TP1 71 times. We hit stop loss 42 times. Okay. These close would also count as a TP1 hit. So this is essentially, you can think of this as the change that we did when we restarted the strategy. Remember, I told you guys it can only improve. It's like a backup. So basically, the change we made is if we haven't hit TP1, but the trader says we've hit TP1, let's close the trade. That's what we did. So that happened 6 times, that kind of backup scenario, right? Resulted in 0.7% profit. So that was good. So you can kind of add that on here. So that's 77 times we closed TP1, 42 times we hit stop loss. So 77 versus 42. If we look at no. No, because he wouldn't do that without either hitting stop loss or just placing a new trade. And then here on the 20 pip, right? So remember, same exact same thing. Well, this is that backup scenario. We didn't hit TP1. Trader says we hit TP1. Let's just close the trade, protect the profitable trade. So if we add that 6 plus 63, that gives us 69 wins, 49 losses. So 69 wins, 49 losses. The other one was 77 wins and I think 42 losses, right? So this is following precisely what we've seen from the table. We win more often with the 25 pip, but we make more money with the 20 pip at the cost of more drawdown. And this for me was a key observation as well. You see, we went right back to where we started versus the 25 pip. It did grow a little bit. So the drawdown here wasn't as it didn't have as much of an impact, right? And the reason for that, you guys are curious, well, why? Is because of those extra 5 pips in the stop loss. This 20 pip versus 25 pip. Those extra 5 pips just gave the breathing room for the trades to not hit stop loss and continue. That's the whole reason. And that's why we started this 25 pip strategy. We observed that if we just added an extra 5 pips, a lot of the trades wouldn't get closed compared to the 20 pip. So that's the reasoning there. And obviously the 20 pip would make more money because it's a smaller stop loss, so the lot sizes would be bigger. That's why you make more money with the 20 pip. You just hit stop loss more often. Guys, that's a summary of everything. Yeah, and that really did cover the whole the whole thing. So see, have a think on which one. Yeah, probably. Just need to find some time. The back test already took like a good 2 full days. This is the live account. It's in profit. So I made like some significant changes to my live account. It's running a totally different strategy. Made some significant changes when it went really deep into drawdown just to lower the risk. I've made every possible change to less risk. And then it went up really nicely. And then we had some drawdown. This was Amsterdam, right? So my account also went down 20%. And then it's been climbing back. So June was with the new strategy, July was with the new strategy, August is with the new strategy. June was 14.4%, July was 26.3%, and August was 3.3%. So that's pretty good. I'll leave this running alongside the whichever one we end up going with. And if I find that the live account is better, then I'll let you guys know. We meet every Thursday and Sunday anyway, so we can give you guys an update. You always be able to, like, I can share this. I have no problem sharing this code with you guys. You can take it if you prefer this one. I just haven't ran the full 3-year back test like we did with this. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You can even you can even look at using Swift Journal. Guys, remember that app that I told you guys where it will copy automatically from one MetaTrader into multiple MetaTraders? You can use that. The only thing to keep in mind What you cannot copy is different strategies. So the strategy on my Vantage Live account versus the 25 pip, it's a different strategy, meaning you need a different license for that. Okay, each license is $50 a month with this Telegram signal copier. So just keep that in mind, okay? Yeah, so that's it. In terms of getting your Telegram signal copier set up, this is the link that you guys would use. If you don't just want to save it somewhere. Okay, so that's for the Telegram signal copier. If you need the Forex VPS, okay, if you need a VPS, then I'll give you the link for that too. You guys can also just message us in the Telegram, the Secrets to Trading 101 membership, and we'll be able to provide you the link there too in Telegram. That might be easier to keep everything in one place because the Telegram signal copier, this is also good to know, guys. I wouldn't recommend setting up the Telegram signal copier with a like business telephone number. Okay, use your personal telephone number because what's going to happen, this Telegram signal copier is logged into my Telegram account. It detects when a message comes into my Telegram account that's assigned to like a particular channel. So you guys would see here Secrets to Trading 101 VIP circle. I'll help you guys set it up. So it's just waiting for messages from that channel inside your Telegram. And also the software license is going to be attached to your Telegram account. You can always change what Telegram account you're using in the future, but all of these considered where it's running on your Telegram account, I would suggest use a personal number, not a business cell phone if you have one. Okay. Prop firm would be different. Prop firm and broker would definitely be different licenses because it's going to be a totally different strategy. At the very least, just in how much it's risking on layer 2. Has to be the same. Yeah. Yeah. So that's all. First step in terms of giving you guys some action steps if you want to start using the bot, right? Step 1, set up OX securities, right? Do the KYC, do all of that, get verified. And then step 2 would be to download, if you're going to run a VPS, step 2 is going to be get the VPS. Okay, go through all the guides, the tutorials on the VPS, create a list of any questions you guys have. If we need to host a Zoom session on like Tuesday, we can. Otherwise, we'll meet on Thursday and have a nice comprehensive catch up to cover VPS. I haven't had a chance yet to finish the tutorial or the guide on the website of how to set these up, but both the Forex VPS and the Telegram signal copier have exceptional guides, really, really well laid out. And that's all I did. I just followed their own guides that was on their website, right? When you buy the Telegram signal copier, they email you a full setup guide. But just in terms of giving you guys the steps, you need to run the Telegram signal copier software on a computer. So if you have reliable internet, your power never cuts out, you can use your computer at home. Just never shut down your computer, right? Always leave it on. I would suggest going with the VPS route only because then your power can cut out at home, your internet can cut out, you can leave and access the VPS, the server from anywhere in the world. It's been really, really reliable. So that would be step 2, set up the VPS. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Step 2 is just setting up the computer or the server that you're going to use, right? That's all. Step 3, obviously, is get the Telegram signal copier. Make sure that you do the pro version, okay? Telegram, I'm going to show you guys because that's very important. Copier must be pro. Okay, pull it up. Stop sharing for a moment. Show you guys. It's the same one that I've been showing you from day one, but just so that you're all on the same page. It's super important. And then I'll share screen. Share. Boom. Okay. Telegram signal copier. Okay, so the link that when you guys, if you hit buy now, it will take you into Telegram. The link that I shared with you guys already opens the exact thing that you need in Telegram for you, okay? So you'll see here under packages, it's monthly plus pro. So just write that down in your notes. Okay, that's what you're looking for. I don't remember. When you start an order, it'll tell you what they accept. I know they do credit card, debit card, for sure. I think they accept crypto. Yeah, I think they accept crypto too. I don't remember which ones though. So monthly plus pro, 54 bucks is what it should say in USD. It might quote you in euros. So that's what it is in euro if you need it. But I think it would just be in USD. Monthly plus pro, that's it. You just want to make sure it's a pro version. Okay, why do we need pro? Is because in order to add on that second layer, right? That's pro. We need pro for that. And we'd also use pro for prop firms and all of that as well. So that's it. Monthly plus pro, that's the only thing you need from them. I wouldn't recommend, don't buy the back tester. It's expensive and I already have it, so we can always run more back tests later, save some money, guys. Do not get the lifetime pack 1, okay? Even though it comes with 2 Metatrader accounts, they're not pro accounts, okay? You want the pro version, so don't get that. So either the monthly plus pro, or in future, you can get lifetime plus pro for 4 accounts later. We'll use the profits for that. Okay, that's it. Forex VPS. Forex VPS. Forex VPS, you would just open the link and then go to Forex VPS plans. I'm in Canada, so it's quoting me in Canadian. Switch to, just take note of this, switch to monthly. So you see the price per month, okay? If you're on yearly, then you got to take that number 28 or 32 and multiply by 12. It'll be too expensive. So just monthly. I think if you're just running one account, you can maybe get away with the basic. I would suggest the basic plus. It's just going to give you a little bit more flexibility, more options, enough memory. This will work with the second account as well for sure. So just a little bit easier. If in order to upgrade, you need to buy a completely new server and then maybe they'll be able to migrate. Probably you got to set up things again. So getting the basic plus at least is kind of already allowing you to have a second account in the future without having to make too many changes. I didn't follow you. Yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 You won't have a VPS. If you've never bought it, then you won't have it, right? No, no. No, no. Like what account are you referring to? Metatrader, Telegram, Signal Copier, what? If you're gonna run everything on your laptop, Mel, you won't have a VPS. VPS is a virtual private server. So like Forex VPS is your VPS. Your laptop is not a VPS. You're using it like a server, but it's kind of just a laptop. It's the same. I have a computer in the other room that I'm calling a server, but it's just a computer that's running dedicated to trading. I'm not using it for anything else, so I call it a server. But this is like a proper server that's in the cloud, that's backed up by internet, power, all of that. And guys, if you have a spare computer in the house and you have stable internet, then save money. Just run it on that computer at home, right? Standard. Yeah. Standard can run 4 accounts for sure. but we can always upgrade, right? So I would say start smaller. For a $4 difference between basic and basic plus, I'd go with basic plus, me personally, guys. Just gives you that extra little bit, and you're able to have the second account whenever you need to, or if you want to in the future, without having to reconfigure and set up your server again, right? So yeah, basic plus.
Hey, Ian,
Yes.
I have the VPS server, and I have OX securities funded.
Mhm.
What do I need to do now? Just I'm not. I got the VPS installed, but I'm just really not comfortable using it right now. I mean, I got
Yeah.
it. You know,
You did, is it like were you able to open it up? Were you able to log
oh
in?
yeah. You want me to share my screen at all?
Yeah, man, sure.
Let
Sure.
me just do that.
Let me give you access to share one sec.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
And let's forget this. This is the
Uh,
screen on the left, right? Or is that click
yeah,
on? Yeah,
screen one.
and share.
Allison, I just got off the phone regarding your question on the PEM accounts. I just got off the phone with our account manager on Friday, and we're just setting it up. So just take a couple days for the PEM account, okay? But that'll be set up. We're going to be the account manager is for OX Securities, Allison. So if you don't mind, create an account on OX Securities so you have that as an option. And then we'll see after if we can set it up. We're looking to set up something similar with Vantage too. Okay, Paul,
All right.
go
So
for it, man.
this is the VPS remote right here, right? That's all I do is click on that.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, cool. Can I request control?
Absolutely. Yeah, go ahead.
Request control.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know, Mel. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna restart that. What else? Well, let's just do that for now. Yeah, Paul, this is great. You're gonna want to install Forex MetaTrader on it, right? So,
I have Metatrader. I have there is if you go to the I have Metatrader on my desktop somewhere.
but not on the VPS, right?
No, is that that wasn't sure how to do that. Okay.
Yeah.
I think I do. I
So
could. All right.
it's like a totally separate computer, you know. So we'll do the updates at the end, but this might be what I was looking for actually. Forex support. Yeah, Mel, you can use crypto. It's on their website. Okay, log into the support portal. Okay, I'm just going to do that on my end, guys. 1 second. Support.forexvps.net/support/login. So I want to show you guys at least the tutorials that they have so you can follow along with that. While we have this open, I'll show you where to get MetaTrader as well. So everyone, like you will log into your VPS. They give you the instructions on how to do that. And then you're all going to want to sing Korean. Well, that's new. No, now it's in English. I don't remember ever having to configure the language. Yeah, it's English United States. Okay, cool. Yes. I personally like using Google Chrome. I think it's faster. So I'm gonna just get that. Okay, you guys can do the same. Just remember the VPS is like a totally brand new computer that's on the cloud, right? So if you don't have Google Chrome, then you want to install Google Chrome. It's like you bought a brand new computer. Where is it?
And that's what I was missing. I was thinking it was on my computer. I didn't realize a whole new one. So it's all
Yeah.
blank slate. Okay.
That's the idea, right? So now even if you shut down your computer, your power cuts out at home, Paul, this VPS is totally unaffected. You can close it, open it again, and everything that you guys see currently on the screen will just stay open. When we open it up again, we'll just see everything all over again. It's like the exact same stuff that we're looking at now. So what I'm getting at with that is it like saves your session, what you're actively doing. Just like if you were working on the computer, went down to get a coffee, came back, everything is still open on the computer, exact same thing. That's the reliability there. Okay, that's installing. If you guys are taking notes, you can install Google Chrome if you want on your VPS.
Are
Going
you
to
installing this on mine, Ian, or is this
this on yours.
is on mine? Okay.
Yeah. And then from there, when we have Google Chrome, it's a little bit faster. We're just going to go to Metatrader's website and download their Metatrader software. That's it. That's all. Oh, while that's happening, I'm just going to quickly log in here. See if I can find the tutorials and guides for you guys. Yes. No. Okay. All I did there was make Google Chrome your default browser. All right, we can delete this. Can close this. Close this. And Google Chrome is ready to go. So, how do you get MetaTrader? Just Google MetaTrader. And then
It'd be
I don't know why.
5, right?
Yeah, I don't know why this is in. English. Well, maybe have a chat with them on the Forex VPS website and just ask why.
You know why? I got my my mind went blank. The thing for India, the Baldus, I have that running. I can't think of
Oh, maybe that's why. Okay, the VPN.
that's why. You know,
Well, I definitely would recommend turning off the VPN when you're connecting to your VPS because it's really going to slow down the connection.
can I do it now, or is that
Yeah. You just minimize.
all right? Got it there. There it is. Yeah. All set.
Okay. And then you would open the software again. So it's at the bottom No, not there. It's still open. I minimized it. So you see at the very bottom, same icon.
Oh, yeah, I got it. I got it.
Yeah. And boom, you're back in. Okay, I'm going to take control for a moment. Looking for results in English. Okay, MetaTrader trading platform. Okay, so you can go to MetaTrader 5, right? MetaTrader5.com. Download MetaTrader 5 for Windows. And then it gives you the setup file. And we just run it. Okay, so we go, I'll show you settings for a moment. If you guys ever want to run 2 accounts at the same time, right? How you would do it, just run the installation again, and then where you see MetaTrader 5, you would just add account 2. You see that? So it's doing a completely separate MetaTrader 5 installation, so you can have both open at the same time. Otherwise, you can only open one account at any one point in time, right? So for now, it's just one account. And we'll go next. Let that install. When this is done, Paul, I'll just move the MetaTrader 5 installation onto the desktop in case you ever want to install it again. You got it. Have it right there. So yeah, that's the step, guys. Write down in your notes. Just go to metatrader5.com, download for Windows. That's it. Run it. Let me see if I can find you guys the other supports. Maybe we'll just find it together. I can focus on setting this up. Okay, so now MetaTrader 5 desktop is open and set up. You'll want to connect to your Vantage account, okay, or your OX Securities. Yeah, OX Securities account. So the way that I found easiest to connect to it is doing the following. So take note on this, guys. It'll save you just a little bit of time, or you can honestly just YouTube it as well. Everything that I'm showing you guys, you can YouTube. How to add an account to MetaTrader 5, right? Or log into an account on MetaTrader 5. What I'm going to do, I open the accounts tab here. I'm just going to delete this one, the demo. We don't need the demo. Okay, so I opened up the demo. I'm going to right click on it and then delete, just to clean things up. Okay, so how do we log into an account? This is what I'd like you guys to write down. Right click on accounts and open a new account. Okay, this was, I found a little bit convoluting. I was trying to do login to a trading account. The open account is way easier. And you're not actually opening an account. It's just that. So right click, open an account. This here, you would type in the server name that you got from OX Securities or Vantage or whatever broker. They always give you a server name.
Yes, 192.8.
That doesn't sound like a server name, Paul. Sounds like an account number.
They said that's what they gave me for the live. It says a server address. They didn't give me a name on this.
You can check OX Securities. Type that.
I'd like to copy exactly what's in the email, though. I don't like to.
OX by Securities.
Securities.
There you go.
And then hit next, and then connect with an existing account, and this should match up. OX Securities -live. So do you see that anywhere in the email, Paul? From them?
The email.
Oh, I'm on your computer right now, aren't I?
Yeah.
So minimize. So you see this minimize button here? If you hit that.
Which ones you hit? I can't see it.
At the very, very top of the screen.
Oh, there, I got you. Yeah. Okay, yeah.
If I minimize, boom, you're back to your computer.
It was oh, this is I gotta get out of here though, right? Because I got Google Chrome. There we go. I can go.
Yes, and also I'd rather not share this because it's going to have everything in the email, your password and all of it. So let me pause your sharing.
Okay.
Or stop the sharing. Okay, you're no longer sharing. Just pull up the email. You just search OX Securities You can search OX Securities Meta or MT5, something, it should come up.
Yeah,
And then,
in the email, right? Let me just go.
yes,
OX. Yeah. Yeah, account processed. Yeah. This is it. Yeah, yeah, I have the account number, the password, the investor password, and also it does give me a server address.
and that's all. Okay, just the address. So then it's a live account, right? Yeah, OX Securities, just live accounts.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then we have the server there. We'll just search OX space securities like Sashio had suggested.
Yeah.
You're muted, Paul.
Subject. I don't think I picked one, to be honest. I don't think I did. I may not have.
You don't necessarily need to. When we did some search, we saw the OX Securities. So anyone just write this down in your notes. We saw that OX Securities, their broker that they connect to, is their server is hosted in New York, and Forex VPS offers VPSs in New York. So New York to New York, lowest latency, right? But we'll check now that we can actually log in. We'll see exactly how much latency you're getting, Paul. So if needed, you can always message the Forex VPS guys and say, hey, can we move my
Yeah.
location to New York? So Paul, before you share screen, just save your account number and your password.
I have it on a pad right here. I got it right
Oh,
now.
okay, perfect. So
Yeah.
copy your password. Copy it, because then we can
I'm gonna
paste
go
it.
back in there again. I got you, yeah. Let's see.
Because that one's a bit of a pain to
Yeah, I
write down.
got you. No, absolutely. Investor password. Actually. Oh, I know. Oh, okay, yeah. Got it.
Okay. So share screen when you're ready. Yeah,
Okay, let me
one
see.
second, Allison.
Where was I? Oops. What did I do?
Just the share screen for now.
I don't know what I just did, but I did something. I lost the whole thing.
Oh, maybe you just closed the VPS? Could be. It's okay. Share screen, Paul, and then
That's what I'm trying to get back in. I'm not sure if I did. I got you on the right-hand corner, but I have like a speaker. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. I know why. I minimize the screen. There we go.
Oh.
All right, yeah, okay. So I got you now. What do you want me to do now? Share screen again?
Yeah, just share screen.
Yeah, I got you. Okay.
Okay, cool. And let me request control. Okay. Okay. So the same, we see it's already open. If it wasn't, then we would just open it again. And so Paul, I think you have the password saved. So let me just quickly see if it doesn't. Yeah, okay, it's hidden. Cool. Can you type in the login? This will be
The account number?
Sorry? Yeah, account number. That's right. That's right. So guys, just as a heads up, Paul, go ahead, bro. Some brokers will call it login, some brokers call it account number. What you don't want to use is like an investor password. That's the only thing. Which is a good question, Paul. The password that you copied, is that the investor password or the trader password?
Investor password.
Okay, let's change. We need to change that to the trader password. Investor password is a read-only access. So that's for like investors. So yeah, like if you wanted someone to follow along with your personal Metatrader, you would give them an investor password.
So
I'm gonna remove.
All right, so I got the wrong one.
Yeah. No, it's just a use case.
Okay, so I got
The login is correct. 833-633-813. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm just gonna remove the password. 1 second. Just backspace that. Minimize this. Okay, I'm gonna stop your sharing. Give you a chance to get that. Okay.
Back in the
Yeah. So write that down, guys. That's a useful thing to keep in mind. Not investor password. You want the other one. Typically, it's called a trader password. It'll either be just password or trader password, but you do not want investor password.
Okay, let's see. I got a copy.
Okay. So share screen when you're ready.
Yep. And share. Gotcha.
And let me request control. Yeah, I found the guides. I'll give them to you guys. So we'll go here and we'll paste. And then we go, so OX Securities dash live, you'd want to select that, right?
Mhm.
Or Vantage Live, you know, whatever broker. And finish. You don't need to do this for the PEM account, guys. So this is only if you're setting up your own trading bot, right? And then we see here, Paul. So that's connected. The orange icon means it's a live account. So this is good.
Why does it say live number 2?
That's probably the either it's the server location that OX Securities gave you, or
Okay,
it could be that you have two Metatrader accounts in your
that's the right account number though, so that's gotta be it anyway.
yeah. Well, we'll see here. You see, there's the account balance 1,000.
Yeah.
Okay, so in terms of some stuff to set up, guys, here we have a whole bunch of charts. Okay, so take note of this. This is the only thing that is not in the guide that you guys will need to do. So I'm gonna close all of these.
Good.
What are we trading is gold,
Yep.
right? So we need the gold chart open at all times. So how do we do that? I'm just gonna right click on any of them, any symbol, go to symbols,
That's it.
and let's find gold. Probably under metals. Definitely not Forex, right? Forex pairs is currencies. I want gold. So on metals, here we go. XAU USD. That's gold. Okay, so if you didn't know that, write that down in your notes. You want XAU USD. That is this gold against the US dollar.
Beautiful.
And then we go show symbol. Okay, so I clicked on XAU USD, show symbol, and click on OK. And then I can right click on XAU USD and chart window
Okay,
opens up the chart.
beautiful.
So now every time you open MetaTrader, it will always be here. Just trying to resize this. There we go. Make it a little bit nicer. I'm gonna go to the 1 minute time frame, because that way the bot is looking at the 1 minute time frame. And yeah, and then what I'm gonna show you guys in the guide in a moment. But just to skip ahead, since I'm already here with Paul, I'm gonna right click on any symbol and click hide all after adding XAUUSD. If XAUUSD wasn't here and I right click hide all, I'm gonna lose XAUUSD. So because it's already open, I can just right click and hide all. Otherwise, I would do one at a time. Right click, hide, right click, hide. XAUUSD is already open, so it won't disappear. Hide all. Now it's just XAUUSD. And if you close it and open it again, it'll still be there. So we're good on that front. Maybe. No, but you don't want to close Market Watch. You want Market Watch open. Yeah, you just want to hide the symbols that are not in use so that it's not slowing down the VPS. That's why. Because otherwise, all these numbers are constantly changing, right? You don't need the
Would you
VPS to
need
be
to
pulled.
change the time factor?
No,
No.
the time should always be. This is broker time.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, it's weekend, so gold is not operational. That's why this is frozen. Anything else? There's like some settings that you want to tweak, but I'm gonna show you guys the guide, and then I'll give Paul. I'll give you a chance to make those tweaks. And then we can touch base if we need to on Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday. We'll pick a day. Let me know just in that trading group. Hey, Ian, could we set up a Zoom maybe earlier on? If you guys need help, okay? But I want to see what you guys think of the guides, going through them, because I'm not gonna do this for other people. Ideally, I want people to be able to go through the guides and follow them. So yeah, give me your opinion on the guides. But there's nothing else. So that you can see gold. And then you see the time. I don't see a reason to close Market Watch. I don't know what effect that would have on your trading. I see no reason to close it. That's what I'm saying. Best not to. Paul, you don't need to change. I'm shocked. 2.6 milliseconds. I've never seen this. This is amazing. It's
I
so
don't need to
fast.
change servers at all, actually.
You don't need to change servers, man.
No.
Oh, wow. 2.6 milliseconds. That is crazy. I think I'm getting 80 milliseconds. Why is yours so fast? The lower number is better, guys. Right? This latency, so lower number is better. 2.6. Wow. So for you to communicate to the OX security server takes 2.6 milliseconds. This is fantastic. Really, really good. Very good. So no changes to location. Definitely not. All right.
And then you just link up the bot, is that right? Is that the third step?
Yeah. So what's gonna happen is the bot is you guys click on the link I sent you to the bot. It's gonna open your Telegram. We make the purchase for the Telegram signal copier inside of Telegram itself. Right? Just do the monthly plus pro for the 50 something bucks. When you make the purchase, they will send you, I don't remember if it was an email or Telegram. It was very, very obvious. You guys will know. They're going to send you a link to download the software, right? Like an installation file, and it also comes with a guide. So what you guys can do, you don't need to install Telegram on the server. There's no need. Install Telegram on your computer if you don't have it. So like Paul already has Telegram here, right? So when he clicks on the link, it'll just immediately open his Telegram. He makes the purchase. They'll send him the download link. Download it in your computer here. And then what you can do, so I see here Ian Trade Link. I'm assuming that has something to do with me.
You open that up, even that's fine.
I can open this?
Yeah, go ahead. Open it. It's fine. And scroll to the bottom. I just happened to I just put that one in there you gave me. Oops,
Oh yeah. Okay. So I just want to show you guys when you have the files here, okay? See if there's anything in new folder. I want to give you guys like an actual example of how easy, like how nice these VPSs are. Properties, one files, one folder. So that has something in it. Okay, I'm just gonna create a, for argument's sake. I'll clean this up after, Paul. I won't leave this on the computer. Okay. Let's say this would be Telegram signal copier install. Okay, that's what you download from Telegram signal copier. It's in the folder. What can you do? You right click on it. Then we go copy. If you guys don't have Windows 11, you'll see this. So we'll go copy. Then we go to the VPS. Look how convenient. Right click, paste. You can copy and paste between your computer at home and the VPS. So now you have the installation files here. You would just open them. You would see like a .executable.exe. You just run the setup. It'll install on your computer. You open it. It'll ask you for your phone number that you use on Telegram because it's going to log into your Telegram account. So ask you for the phone number. You'll get a code from Telegram, like a SMS verification code. And then you log in and boom, you've got the full Telegram signal copier set up. It'll see all the channels that you're already in Telegram. So you can set everything up that way. And then at that point, I'll give you guys the code for you to import.
I'm sorry, I missed that. When you say you copy it to the desktop, right? You put it on the main computer?
Yeah, the installation. Why I'm saying that is because that way you don't need to install the Telegram like software, the Telegram client here. Like I'm talking about the official Telegram, right? They're gonna send you the link to download in Telegram.
Right.
If you want to download it directly onto the VPS, then you need to install Telegram on the VPS. You don't need to have Telegram on the VPS. So what
No,
I'm
okay,
suggesting
that's what I'm
instead,
missing. I understand installing it
yeah,
here, but
you
then
don't need to install it here. It's just download it here and copy it onto the VPS.
okay.
That's all. You don't need to. You'll see it here. You don't need to install on the home computer. You're just copying it. Does it make sense or no?
I'm missing something. No. Because
I'll show you.
I
One
mean,
second.
basically, let me back up because I think. Go ahead, now show me again. I'll just see if I get it this time.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. I'm gonna stop. So Paul, you're all set, man. So I'm gonna stop your sharing so I can share and I'll show you exactly what I mean. And to disconnect, guys, from the VPS, it's just this button here, close. When you're not using it, close it because you in the Zoom chat, yeah. No, no. No. So when you're done with the VPS, close it because you being on the VPS slows it down a little bit. It'll work faster when you're not viewing it or you don't have it open. So then you go to the X, remote session will be disconnected. Yes. And then you can always reconnect anytime. So to show you guys, stop sharing. I'm gonna stop your sharing, Paul. Then I need to find my installation. Downloads. 1 second. Telegram signal copier. Yes. So okay. Share screen. We'll go screen 2. Okay. So I just made a quick example. Pretend my example is the downloads folder. So I purchased a Telegram signal copier. They sent me a link to download the software. I downloaded it. This is what I get. Okay, a zip file. So what I can do is extract the zip. Just right click extract all, right? Or I can copy this file directly. I'm just gonna, to make it easy, copy this zip just to show you guys. Okay, so what do? We right click, copy, right? Right click, copy. I'm gonna go to the VPS, so remote desktop connection. I think it's this one. So that's my VPS. Paul connects to it a little bit differently. He has a link. I just do it more manually, add the IP address, the port. You don't need to do it this way. Do it the easiest way, like Paul is doing it much easier way. They'll give you the exact file that Paul has that he's connecting to. Yeah, that's fine. So it loads up the VPS, and then I would right click. So remember what I did, guys. I right click copy, right click copy, go to the VPS, right click, paste. It'll take a second because it's a bigger file. Okay, let's pretend that this finished. It would be here. I already have it here. That's why I'm saying let's pretend that it finished. So I got it. We copied, we pasted onto our server. Then I can right click, extract all, extract. So it'd be pretty quick. And then you see it extracted right here into a folder. So I open the folder again. And here you see there's an install guide and there's the setup. So if I run the setup, it's going to install on the VPS because I copy and pasted this installation onto the VPS. So you just want to run this and you can follow along with the install guide as well. Okay, so it follow this install guide. It's really, really well put together. It just says, and it gives you all the steps. Open the Telegram signal copier setup and install it on the VPS. And then it's going to give you the software. You'll see it on the desktop, Telegram signals copier, right? So you just run the software. Oh, and it even says you can find the executable on your desktop after installing. Like, it's really quality steps or instructions. After opening the software for the first time, you need to log into your Telegram account, fill in your phone number. So your country, your phone number, click next, keep me signed in. Of course, you want the bot to always be connected. After clicking next, you will receive a code in your Telegram application. Fill in that code. They'll give you the login code in Telegram. You type it in here. After logging into your Telegram account, you'll be asked to authenticate your Telegram signal copier license. Okay, type the token that was provided by your bot. So this here is the license that you guys are going to see. You'll have your own unique license, but you'll get a license for the monthly plus pro. Okay, that code, that license is what you're going to paste in the Telegram signal copier. Where it says authenticate here, that's the software, the Telegram signal copier. And when you hit login, you're all set. You'll see the TS copier. You'll be able to create your OX. You can call this whatever you want: demo account, Paul account, OX security account, 25 pip stop loss account, any name that you want. And you're just going to want to go through these steps. Okay. This, Paul, you'll have to do as well. Okay, don't skip this. Adding a expert advisor. I didn't set this up for you on purpose. So just to get some feedback from everyone, what do you guys think of these steps? Okay, so just go step by step. If you get stuck, just write down in your notes, guys, what step you got stuck on so that when we're on Zoom, I can help you guys. Okay, I've done this probably about 4 or 5 times on different computers, so I'm very well versed with the steps at this point. I just need to know where you guys paused. So please do write down in your notes where you got stuck. All right. And that's it. You'll just want to follow the steps. Okay. I think it took me about an hour or two to set it up the very first time because I was going really, really slow, just careful, making sure I've read each step thoroughly. So probably do take about the same amount of time for you guys. Okay. I would set aside 2-3 hours just to set everything up. All right. And that's all. That's all. That's it. So I'm going to just delete this on my computer and close this. And yeah, I'm going to do a Windows update too. I haven't done that in a while on the VPS. Okay, guys, that's all. That's all for today. That was a lot. I don't want to overwhelm you guys. So in terms of some next steps, set up the VPS, right? Let me also, you guys can see my screen, I think. So this is the one of the guides, at least. I would suggest going through this. Let me find another one. How to access your VPS. No. How and when to do Windows updates. Cool. Okay. How to install several Metatrader. Okay, cool. How to install. Well, it'd be cool if they gave an example for Metatrader 5. No, but it's the exact same example. How to install, where was it? How to install several MT4s from the same broker. That's a good guide for you guys. How to connect your VPS from Windows 10. No. This I didn't set up yet. Quite honestly, I just forgot to set it up. I'm just remembering now that I see this now. But one cool thing about the VPS, okay, I've gotten away with never needing to set it up, but don't let that influence you guys. It's actually a really cool feature. This auto start is basically like if you reboot your VPS for some reason, you restart it, it'll automatically open the Telegram signal copier and Metatrader and everything. So anytime you reboot, everything is immediately ready to go. But the VPS has been very reliable. That's okay. It's the same. It's the same. Metatrader 5. You will do Metatrader 5, but just follow the steps. Optimization guide I am going to share with you guys for sure. How to connect your VPS from Android. Like there's some really good stuff you guys can go through. Log into your VPS using a Mac if you have a Mac. Just picking out the most important ones. How to copy your Metatrader from your PC to your VPS. I didn't know that was possible. That's cool. How to set up automated reboots? No. Much of this we don't need. No. So the most important ones. None of these. Setup and configuration. I think we got all the most important ones already. Okay, so Metatrader optimization guide. I'm going to send you guys how and when to do Windows updates. That one. How to install several MT4s at the same time. Yes. Although I already taught you guys, you just go to settings and then attach at the end, anything. Can be number 2, can be account 2. So just these two. And I'll send you the knowledge base as well, in case you want to go through anything else, okay? All right. So one specifically go through. I'm going to give you guys 2 specific guides, okay? So save these, please. 3. You can ignore 3 if you're only going to have 1 account for now, right? Number 3 would only be when you're actually installing your second account. Second Metatrader account. But number 2 is good. Definitely go through number 2. Number 2 is this one here, Metatrader optimization guide. So it's just how to make it as fast as possible. Okay, close any unused charts. We've already done that on Pulse, right? Delete any unused symbols from Market Watch. We did that on Pulse. We hit all. And then there's just a few more things here and there. And they even have a YouTube video, guys, that you can follow along. Like the guides instructions are really well organized. And just take your time. There's no rush, double check that you unchecked the right thing. You can always pull up these screenshots, zoom in, just go nice and steady. All right, everyone, let's end there. If that's okay with you guys. I've got some more stuff to get done and it's been a while. I appreciate you guys staying on for this long. I know it was a lot. Mel, can we hop on? Mel, let's hop on tomorrow because I still got a few more things I need to finish up today. So we'll leave it at that, guys. Keep me posted. Let me know how it's going with you. You don't need to go through the VPS. The only thing you would need is to pay for the Telegram signal copier bot, download and install it into your laptop, because you're not using a VPS because you have a spare laptop, right? So download, install the Telegram signal copier software on your spare laptop. Download Metatrader 5 if you don't have it on your spare laptop. You can. Yeah, so this optimization guide, Mel, this optimization guide that you're seeing here for the VPS, you can do that on your laptop as well. Because it's an older laptop, right? This will just optimize it as fast as possible. Oh, okay. Okay. Mhm. Yeah, well, the other one has an SSD, so that's much faster. Yeah, but still, go through like this guide is beneficial regardless of what computer you're doing. It's how to optimize your MetaTrader to run as fast as possible. There's value there. So I would do this regardless VPS, anything. I don't know what you mean. What template? Yeah, that's fine. This is optimization. This is not looks. This is all. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Yeah, just go through and then see what settings you can apply and which ones you don't need to. Like this is all just performance stuff, right? I disabled a whole bunch of stuff. I disabled volume. I don't need to see volume. I disabled the grid pattern. I don't need to see it. The bot doesn't need that, right? The bot's just looking at where is price. So there's just little things here and there. News, I disabled news. No, but this would just make your MetaTrader as fast as possible. So yeah, everyone should go through the MetaTrader optimization guide. Set up the Telegram signal copier mail on your laptop. Log into your Telegram. I'll just need to give you the settings, right, for the strategy, but that's easy. So just ping me when your software is set up. You have MetaTrader set up, all of that, and then I'll ping you over the settings. Guys, anyone, if you're like, Ian, I'm ready to go, can I have the strategy settings? Ping me, I'll send that. They'll take me 2 seconds.
All right, Ian,
Okay.
I'm sorry, what do I need to do now for mine? Just the Telegram, just buy the Telegram Pro? Is that all I need
Yeah,
to
you
do?
already have the VPS. Yeah, just the Telegram monthly plus pro for the 50 something. And that's it. That's it. It's the Telegram signal copy. You already have MetaTrader. Go through this guide that I sent in the Zoom chat, Paul, just to
Yeah.
optimize it a little bit. You don't need this how to install several MetaTrader at this time, guys. So you can ignore that for now. Just save it somewhere in case you ever want it. But this is right on the website, right? You can always pull this up anytime. That's it. Do this one first, I would recommend, Paul. And then you set up the Telegram signal copier. So your MetaTrader is all done and set up. Then get the Telegram signal copier. Remember, download it onto your computer at home and then copy it onto the VPS. Install it on the VPS and just follow the guide in the Telegram signal copier. It's a really, really good guide. Ping me, guys. If we need a Zoom call earlier in the week, I'll set aside some time. We'll go through that. But don't just wait for that, okay, to do everything. Like try, go through all the guides and everything. And take note where you get stuck, because then if everyone's getting stuck in a certain point, I'll add on to that on the Secrets of Trading website. But I think the guides are self-sufficient. They're really, really well done. So let me know. I'll need your feedback. To connect with you, Telegram or WhatsApp. WhatsApp is best, bro. WhatsApp is best.
Mhm.
Yeah. But the last 2 days have just been crazy with trying to get the back tests all done and everything. It's been a bit hectic. So if you have a message, if you send me something on WhatsApp, I'll get back to you. Yeah, we'll run that one. Well, sometime this coming week, I'll run that one. I'm curious too. Yeah, I'm curious as well. I had a killer July and August, so we'll see how it proceeds. Yeah. All right, guys. Let's end there. Thank you for your
Thank you,
time.
Ian.
No problem, man. No problem.
Thank
Let me know
you.
how it goes, guys. No problem. No problem. My pleasure, guys. I'm
Bye.
excited. I'm excited for all of us. Okay, I'll have a look. Yeah, I got a few things I got to get done first, and then I'll get back to any DMs on WhatsApp or Telegram. Okay, guys.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Email.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice. I'm excited. I'm excited for all of us. Okay, everyone. Have a fantastic day.
And my phone died for the last 10
No
minutes.
problem. No problem, Eileen.
And I missed the last part of what you were saying. Was it you were just talking about going over crap? I couldn't get it to charge. I had just
It was
got back
the
on.
trading bot. But Eileen, I think So I'm gonna give people the option to just use a PAM account, which is much simpler, way simpler to set up. Not that the
Yeah.
trading bot is difficult, but it is a manual process. PAM account is like subscribe and done. It's very easy.
Okay.
That's going to be in the coming days. So Eileen,
Alright.
if you can jump on either next Thursday or next Sunday, hopefully the
Okay.
PAM account is ready for then. I think you'd lean more towards the PAM account. It
Okay.
also will keep the costs down too.
All
So
right.
it's just
And
a few benefits there. Yeah. But then see, we'll recover the setting it up manually on Thursday if you lean more towards that.
okay, gotcha.
Whatever
So
option you want.
the PAM account you're gonna get back to it, and the bot itself, the manual bot itself, you're gonna go over again. You're
Yeah.
still testing it a
No,
little
no,
bit.
it's ready.
Oh, it's ready. Okay, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
That's
Now
awesome.
it's time for whoever wants to use it can use it.
Oh
So,
crap. Okay.
We're giving people two approaches to summarize, right? Either they can run the trading bot themselves, but then the trading bot, like it's a software that we're leveraging, and then they're charging us every month to use it. So that's a cost there. Or then there's the PAM account, which it just pools everyone's money together.
Mhm.
You, me, like everyone, and it
Right.
automatically is running the trading bot on that PAM account. You don't need to set anything up. So that's an easier approach. But there's some fees that the broker charges for PAM accounts. So I'll break everything down again on Thursday and on Sunday on both days. So you guys
Okay.
can kind of pick what approach you want to go in.
All right. Amazing. Thank you so
Okay.
much. Thank you so much
No
for
problem.
working so hard on this, Ian. Really,
No problem,
truly.
guys. I really hope that that it pays off. I mean, we put in over a year of work into these trading bots. Finally, time to
Mhm.
launch. We've done all the back tests. The confidence is there. We've tested it like with actual demo accounts too. So it had a worst case scenario recovered. Yeah. 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 Yeah, that I feel the same. You know, it's even when you look at a lot of trading bots, I told you guys a couple times they have maximum 60% drawdown. I cannot in good conscience give you guys a bot
Mhm.
that can potentially have 60% drawdown. I would never. So even that was the whole delay. Like it's a lot of responsibility on me to say, okay, guys, you know, try it, give the bot a shot. But I'm confident with it. So I hope we're gonna have a lot of fun. We will. Yeah.
All right.
Okay,
That's
guys.
awesome. Bye,
I got a
everyone.
few
Take
things I
care.
got to get done. I hope you
Okay.
all have a fantastic rest of the weekend. Keep me posted, okay? And then we'll meet again on Thursday. If we need an earlier meeting, ping me. We'll set something up with the team, maybe Tuesday, Wednesday. Okay?
All
Thanks,
right.
guys.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Bye.